Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Murders at Karlov Manor draft. We've got Case of the Stashed Skeleton, so it spits out a skeleton that can't block but has menace, so it can kind of attack every turn. They don't really want to block it, because then you can Demonic Tutor, which is pretty sweet. So that is pretty good. Otherwise, 2 Get a Legs Up, which is pretty good. Coerce to Kill, which lets you steal a creature. Oh, that's cool. That card's so strong. You just take their creature. I mean, granted, it becomes a 1/1, but basically, it's like a kill spell that also turns into it's like almost like a built-in 2-for-1. It's an amazing card. I kind of feel like taking Coerce to Kill even over that. It is 5 mana, but that's pretty strong. We'll try it. I mean, you also get all of their abilities, right? Yeah, you don't even lose their static abilities. This Essence of Antiquity has been surprisingly good. I've been impressed with it. It doesn't add up. Unfortunately, even though it's instant speed, the fact that it suspects makes it less good. I kind of like this Shady Informant. I think it's actually pretty good. Feels too early to take it, though. What's this Crovad Haunch do? So you can sack it for food and get 2 1/1s. If you pay 4 mana, gain 3 life, get 2 1/1s. You know, the Go Wide deck is good. Bite Down on Crime is good removal. Green lets you kind of splash. Yeah, I guess I'll just take Bite Down on Crime. Get some pretty good removal and be in a color that would let me splash for Coerce to Kill. Case of the Trampled Garden. This card's pretty sweet. I like that. Gives it trample too once you solve it. Kind of expensive, but cool card. This effect is typically pretty good and limited. Could just take the Shadowy Backstreet. It's playable in a Coerce to Kill deck regardless of whether you play white or not. It's just a tap land that surveils, which is still pretty good in a format where graveyards matter. I'll take it. Juggler, good with suspect rather stuff. I do like the Gadget Technician. I could see taking this. Just 2 bodies in 1 is usually pretty good. Reasonable Doubt, some pretty playable counterspell value. Gold Case Cracker, but I think I like the Technician more. Problem is, in this deck, we would have to disguise it. You can't hard cast it. That does make it less good. This lets you surveil a bunch. I'll take the Technician. I think it's the best card. Chalk Outline with the Evidence Collection is obviously pretty good, but so there's kind of a bunch of white in here, but I'd probably take the Inspector, despite the fact that I don't have any detectives. Just looting is so good and limited. So there's some white in here. Yeah, none of it's horrible white. It's kind of cool, I guess, but we'll just take the Inspector. Okay, I like Hotshot Investigator. Let's push. Oh, destroy a tap creature for 2. Not bad. Put 2 target creature cards from a single graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. They gain haste and sacrifice them. That's not bad. Get some utility out of that. Kill spell or potentially kill your opponent's spell if there's some big fat fatties you can take. Maybe I take it. Try it out. It's mono black potentially in this deck. Decent blue cards too, but this is the most interesting card. Usually versatility and limited is quite good. Huh, yeah, Long Goodbye seems really good. That's a kind of surprising pick 7. Granted, it can only kill, I mean, it can't be countered, so it can even kill disguised creatures. This is fantastic. So we'll take that over Smuggler and feel good about getting pick 7 really highly playable removal spell. Lead Pipe, Sudden Setback. What's this do? Oh, that's kind of cool. Sacrifice it, surveil 3, draw 3 cards. 5 or more unlock counters. Well, it does collect evidence. Vengeful Creeper in green is actually pretty good. This is interesting card. If we have enough self-mill, I could see it being good. Like, potentially good with, like, Inspector, maybe. Could take the Shady Informant. This is just a cheap creature, which isn't bad. Not of the Bone, shout out, Innistrad. Assailant. Maybe I'll just take the 2-drop in case I don't end up with enough cheap things. It's also a detective, I guess, for Inspector. I doubt I'm going to end up being a Thinking Cap deck. I guess Essence of Antiquity is the best card. It's just not a card we're likely to play. I can take the Coroner, I could take the Criminologist. Neither are detectives. Don't have any equipment. Guess I'm going to be okay with that. We'll take the Repeat Defender as a cheap creature in case I don't have enough. Well, Branch does fix. All right, Steamcore Scholar. So 3 mana, 2/2 flying vigilance, enters, draw 2, then discard 2 unless you discard an instant or sorcery or a creature card with flying. It's a great card. Puts cards in your graveyard at worst. Consign and Oblivion. Well, that's a good utility spell too. Another Inspector. But yeah, we'll take the Scholar. It's also Detective. Good rare. So we're looking like blue-black. A lot of doesn't add up. All right, Slice from the Shadows is good removal. So we'll take that. Oh, we've got to be creature light. 7 creatures. I kind of like this Conundrum card. It's cool. It's certainly more interesting than a Cold Case Cracker, but Cold Case Cracker's pretty good. Evasive threat, and we don't really have an evasion, and it's a detective. I do like this Conundrum, though. If we have enough card draw, I could see taking it. We have a lot of removal. Ooh, shock. I'm going to take the Flyer. I think the Conundrum's more interesting, but we'll take Cracker. So, I like Stalker a lot. Macabre Reconstruction is good. Potentially 2 mana to get 2 creatures back. Oh, this is a cool card. Get a 4/4 Death Touch lifelink. Might just take another Flying Detective. I just kind of want to get some more evasion going. And I think they're good. Another Slice from the Shadows. Don't mind if I do. We have all these uncounterable removal spells, which is kind of sweet. Another Push-Pull. Well, could. It's more removal. We're going to need some actual creatures here. Removal's not as good as it used to be. I'll say that. It's still good, but not as good as it used to be. So, all these alley assailants, they're kind of clunky. So, Investigator, bouncing your own dude. Another Jaded Analyst. I'm going to take the Technician. Even though we have to disguise it, getting 2 bodies in 1 is just very good. I'll probably take the Agent here, seeing as it's I guess good with Inspector in case we wheel it. This card's more for, yeah, 5-color value stuff. Another agent. We can. We need some card draw. I think this deck gets quite a bit better with some legitimate, like, draw 2, draw 3 stuff. Alright, well, I got a Conundrum back. I guess that's cool. Like, we have decent evasion. We have a lot of removal, but we need ways to get more value off of these unscrupulous agents and removal spells, just because there's so many built-in 2-for-1 stuff nowadays. Oh, Reconstruction's good value. That's a great, really powerful second to last pick. Last pick, Gadget Technician. Well, we'll take it. Judith. Wow, this is amazing and worth the splash in our deck. Because we have, we only have 6 instants and sorceries. I kind of thought we had more, but still worth it. Finally, we at least get some value for all of these removal spells we have. Maybe get another Reconstruction. Another Cryptics. We'll take Judith. It's just good. We don't even get to take advantage of the Death Touch lifelink thing, but just making imps every time we cast an instant or sorcery, it's really good. Gonna have a harder time splashing in this deck, but we'll see what we can do. Extract a Confession. That's cool. More removal. I'm gonna take the Inspector. I want ways to evidence collect because I can draw off this, at least try it. It's probably not bad here, as I can fix with it too for Judith and ramp with it. And it's going to be good with like Inspector and stuff, so all right, we'll try it. I think I have a good detective count too. Yeah, huge detective count. Well, Specialist is good. Can bounce. Can't be blocked easily. What's the Eliminator do? Oh, that's cool. The Assassin seems amazing in here. Just because, or the Eliminator rather, even though it's not a detective and Specialist is pretty good. Oh, Murder's really good too. Jeez. I mean, you get the built-in 2 for Eliminator might actually just be better. Just because we have 2 agents, we have 3 technicians, we have a lot of sack fodder. And does it exile too? And it exiles. That's really good. All right, Sewers is a huge pickup because we already have to make cuts, and somehow we're gonna splash red. Hedge Maze. Well, that doesn't splash, so we're just gonna take a Murder. Be pretty happy about it. I mean, I would still play Hedge Maze, but there's no way I'm taking it over a Murder. Another Stalker would be fine. Courier's kind of cool. We don't have a lot of, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of ways to sack artifacts. So I'd probably just get another flyer. Surveil's good anyway, so. Curious Inquiry. It's good with all the flyers, but yeah, probably. I mean, this can sack the flying tokens, I guess. I don't think I end up playing either one, to be honest. Wow, 8th pick Murder. Surveillance Monitor's so good. Agency Outfitter's great too, but we have enough creatures at this point. I think we just get the best removal suite of all time. So we get a second Macabre Reconstruction, which really isn't bad with all the looting and stuff we can do. And it's another instant sorcery, and we have to make cuts. I'm going to take the Reconstruction. I actually really like it. More removal, just in case you thought I didn't have enough. All right, take the Automaton. Conundrum's cool. Not sure we're playing the first one. Not sure we're playing the Automaton, but we can. And Coroner's card we're probably not playing either, to be honest, but Whatever. All right, well, we can cut a lot of creatures. We ended up getting more than enough cheap things. Like now I have no problems cutting the analysts, even though they're detectives. Probably getting rid of Inquiry. Just with our removal suite alone. Long Goodbye, Slice from the Shadows, Extract. 2 murders. Push. Do I even need push-pull? Well, what I like about push-pull in here, pull in here actually wins games because we have all the ways in the under the sun to kill disguised fatties, basically, at a really cheap cost. 3 mana, kill a disguised fatty. 2 mana, kill a disguised fatty. And then either, you know, kill dudes with push early in a pinch, or pull them out late after we kill them early and just attack for 1 billion. Let's get rid of 18 creatures, so we can get rid of 3 creatures pretty easily. I think I want to keep the agents. Probably get rid of the offender. I don't need that. Kind of like automaton in here. It's good with, is it from anywhere? Oh, that's cool. So with the automaton, put a creature in their graveyard, then you can reconstruct, get that and another one back for 2 mana. It's really not bad. So for Judith, 4 mountains seems excessive. We have Branch, which is a fine way to splash. And Cryptic, so that's 2. So we probably do 2 less. And we have Coercigal. This whole deck is like removal. Eliminator. I don't know if we need 2 agency corners, but I actually kind of like corner in here. With these little dudes and these dudes, so I just probably cut the conundrum. I don't think we're going to mill ourselves out. I don't think we are. It is cute, it's cool, but I don't think it's happening. I could go down to 1 corner probably. I don't know if I need 3 gadget technicians since I have to. Well, we're at 15 now, so might need to cut actual non-creature spells. This is kind of like a creature. I could probably cut another creature if I really wanted. So maybe 1 technician can go. Just because, like I said, we have to disguise it. That makes it a little bit trickier. Still have to do 3 cuts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jeez. We have to go down to 9 non-creatures. And that's with running kind of 15 creatures if you count Coerce to Kill, which I am. Well, I guess if we're splashing Judith, technically we can hardcast Gadget Technician. That's true. I really actually like push-pull in this deck because of pull. I wonder if I just need 1. I wonder if maybe... The problem is Cryptics is actually useful for splashing Judith. We don't really need the ramp so much, but the fact that it can randomly surveil 3 and draw 3... I mean, how likely is it that I'm going to get 5 or more unlock counters on it? I think it's pretty unlikely. But do I even have any other ways to collect evidence? I guess extract. And it takes 3. We have a lot of 2. That makes it trickier as well. Debating kind of Cryptics here. Like I said, it's tricky because we do want to splash Judith, and that does help. But we may have to go down to 8 black sources. And yes, I'm counting Branch as black source, I guess. We have a lot more black than blue, but we do need double blue for Gadget Technician. And I still need to cut 2 more things. And I'm not 100% sure what they should be. we're not sacrificing suspected creatures. So we're really at best with Coroner sacking a creature and drawing one, which is good with the agents. It's good with the Thopters, but honestly, the Thopters are kind of attackers in here. Maybe we've got the Coroner. Could go down to one Macabre Reconstruction since we only have 13 actual creature cards now, and we would still have 9 instant sorceries, more than enough to make Judith good. I guess that's the play. All right, well, this deck's pretty sweet, and you can pull it from any graveyard, right? Yeah. Oh, a single graveyard. Okay, it makes it a little bit worse, but I imagine with all these removal spells, we're going to be murdering some things and then hopefully bringing them back and killing our opponent with their own cards. So we'll see if we can make that work. 11, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have more than twice as much black than blue. So I could see running the extra black source. Like if I do it like this, we have 8 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7. I think 9, 7 is probably fine, and then 4 red sources, because we still need double black as well. I don't love the mana base here. This is the problem with running 3 color when you don't have green, but regardless, this deck looks fun. So we'll give this a try, and we'll see you round 1. Okay, we'll play first. We've got 2 of our 3 colors. This will definitely do. Well, I'm not gonna kill that. What do we got? Okay. Well, we've got a attractive hand. It's got a lot of very powerful spells in it. All right. Could see doing Long Goodbye now. I don't love it, but otherwise my best play is Gadget Technician if I draw a land next turn, and then I don't want to block Gardener anyway. So I feel like I'm taking too much damage. I miss out on killing a, disguised creature, but I'm gonna have my mana tied up now for a little while. Plus I can't murder or anything. Granted, that would have been a good one, but I can actually, it's a great coerce target. So I don't have more cards, so we'll just pass. All right, let's take the investigator. I guess I maybe could have attacked with Technician. I mean, I feel better about my late game than them. You got a fight spell here? Or what? Alright. I'm gonna take 7. I think I'll take 7. I can actually hard cast a Technician. That's pretty nice. So we can kill that at some point. We need to find murder value here. I guess that works too. Might have to take another hit here. Okay, oh, that's cool. All right. So the blocks. Let's see. Go like this. I think we go like this. And then we'll block here. And slice from shadows. So cold case cracker's not bad here. All right, that's nice. So we can Stalker. There we go. That's good. Do we just want to rebuild now? Get back a couple technicians for board clutter. Yeah, and it sets up Eliminator a little bit better. I think I'm okay with that. Because my other play was to undisguise the Stalker, which isn't bad either, but I felt like getting the technicians back is a little better. Because now I can at least, you know, eliminate some stuff here. No attacks. Wow. Well, two cards left in hand, but so I guess I'll just kind of feel like murdering Private Eye now. See if it resolves. Alright. So now I can, well, I guess I still can't really get in for, oh, whoops. Yeah, I could have gotten in for 3. Whoopsie. Could have gotten in for 5, I guess. Scholar's cool. I kind of don't want to... I don't even have an instant or sorcery to discard here, do I? No. So I do have the mana to undisguise that, plus play this, hard cast. I don't need to use Agent just yet either. So, and this only works on their turn. Each turn. They haven't drawn a card this turn. So, yeah, why don't I... I think what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to get in with these two. So I guess I don't need to disguise it now. And then I'll hard cast a Technician. So even though they have 8, I don't think they get value from case until end of their turn. Oh, whoops, this one. All right, 2 cards left in their hand, so we can not quite threatening lethal yet. Pretty close. So we probably just get in with flyers here. And then we'll play Eliminator. And we'll sack up Thopter. And exile Eavesdropper. So they can give it Vigilance and Trample, I guess. But we have a lot of bodies to throw away at the moment. We still have lethal in the air next turn. Sure. Could have done, well, I guess it makes sense to do it before attack. So, I mean, I can attack for lethal, but they just have to block one thing. So I think we wait this turn. I can keep that, actually. Get rid of their hand. All right. So all right. Well, a little bit sloppy, but I mean, ultimately our late game was better than theirs. We did it all without Judith. Corsica was great because their white rare would have rocked us pretty good. And actually, push is not bad. Getting an eavesdropper and a panther back there would have been pretty good. Investigator's not the most exciting target to take. Private Eye would actually be pretty good. Just like a temporary lord. It's not great. Even Witness, not the best. Panther's is definitely a good steal target though. We'll keep it in. I think the deck looks okay against them. I mean, they have a lot of early game, I guess. Kind of just a green-white beatdown deck. But I still like where we're at. Unfortunately, actually, Unscrupulous Agent is worse against, like, worse that it exiles a card from their hand when you're running something that reses from their graveyard. But whatever, I'm not going to complain about it. Still, obviously, very good. All right. So we, the fourth land is still useful. I'm going to keep it, even though we really don't need a second red source. So we can play an automaton to trade, which is fine. We don't have a second black, but I'm going to keep the murder. So if they play a disguise card, I probably slice it. I can hardcast a Technician next turn. But next turn I'd probably do Cracker, so let's just make use of our mana now. Although, no, I can still undisguise it, that's fine. We'll do our Cracker now. Don't have that second black, but hopefully we can find it at some point. No attacks. Interesting. Okay. Can't murder, but we have Slice from Shadows, so that's good. Guess we're just patiently waiting. So I'm doing it now because I don't know if they can. I think. Oh, you have to solve at the beginning of your end step. Well, maybe it wouldn't work then. All right. Okay. So we've got murder mana. So we can. Okay. Plus we can do that. All right. Sounds good. Hopefully they're out of tricks. We'll see. So I want to see what they put the counter on first. Maybe they do like a bite down on crime or something too. We'll see. All right, so let's try murdering that. Okay, well, we can kill that too, so that's no problem. All right, let's just play the Eliminator and kill the Investigator. I'd rather lose the Thopter. Well, a little bad timing on the agent, but that's no big deal. So, can play Scala. Let's see. Let's crack Clue. I see. So, yeah. I guess they have a lot of pumps, so I'm going to need to kill this anyway. Stalker's a pretty good one. And they have a card left in hand, so that's good too. We can get rid of their last card. Might be a land, but I'm going to find out. Guess I can go Inspector plus Agent, get an extra loot. That's a little trickier, because now I can get creatures back from the yard. Yeah, we probably ditch Agent and get back because I'm not going to be able to cast Agent now. Yeah, let's just get rid of Agent. That's fine. We'll give him that last card. And we'll get back Eliminator and probably Cracker. I guess Bite Down on Crime is going to beat us, isn't it? Well, it's going to take us to 1. Oh, all right. We're still alive. So they're a pretty trick-heavy deck, actually, interestingly, which we should be good against. I mean, we just trade and know that they have the spell. All right, no problem. Long goodbye. So we attack for 3. And then we'll just Eliminator and kill that. All right. I don't have to. Oh, bummer. I think they're going to get us now. Dang. Yeah, bummer. They're going to get us with Bite Down on Crime. All right. Well, we'll go to game 3 and be smarter next time. Can't believe they don't have Bite Down on Crime. They certainly tapped like they did. 7 mana, so we can do Scholar. Otherwise, I get rid of a Technician, but I kind of want the Technician now. So if I get a Cracker, I mean, I gotta threaten lethal here is the problem. I don't think I can outvalue this Case of the Trampled Garden. Oh, it was Gardner, huh? Can't believe we won this game 2, honestly. We were literally Bite Down on Crime, which we saw in game 1 away from losing that, so lucked out. We'll see you in round 2. All right, round 2 we'll play first. Yeah, we gotta keep that. Probably want, yeah, we want to keep land. Guess we do the Scholar first. Do the Inspector first. Set up for more detective value. It's probably better, actually. Two Inspectors. Oh, it's a lot of looting. I don't want to ditch the land, though. Could ditch the Agent. That's probably fine. We're a ways away from that being amazing, so. Stalker. So let's do Inspector number 2. Although, could do the Steam Court Scholar too, I guess. Murder, that's good. Guess the Stalker's probably the weakest. And then, I mean, I want the Technician. It's better with Eliminator, but it's probably Technician. Because we still need a 5th land here too. Gosh, Coerce to Kill on that Private Eye is pretty sweet. Buffs my team, debuffs their team. And granted, I need a 5th land, but I can draw more off this Scholar too. Well, they didn't do anything, which is interesting. They left open some mana. So I'm just going to go for the Coerced on the Private Eye. And then we can get in for 8. Yeah, I don't know if they disconnected or what here. All right, they took the damage. I'm pretty sure they disconnected. Nope, they're back. I saw them highlight something, so they're here, I think. Well, I swear I saw them highlighting stuff, but ultimately they ran out of time. So I don't know, internet connection went down or what. We'll see in round 3. All right, round 3, we'll play first. We can keep this. It's sand. We don't have the blue mana, but we've got Automaton to hopefully help find this blue. So we're a blue away from just going off with some filtration here. I mean, anything that's not a land we get rid of, basically. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. So now we can go Inspector, turn 3. Loot. So I'm actually going to keep the land and probably ditch. Stalker is certainly better than Technician, but yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually going to get rid of Technician, believe it or not, because Stalker's better, and I'm probably just playing Inspector next turn to make sure we find another land. Another blue mana. It's not bad. So blue's better for us anyway. I'll do another Inspector. Could have attacked first, but I don't think it would really change my attack all that much. I have all 3 colors. The branch gives me double black, but only once. And only if I disguise it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I like that as much, but I need the double black, actually. Tough one. Well, once I get the looting down, I can do that. Now I probably just play the branch. If I draw a land, I could wait on it, but I'm just gonna morph or disguise Stalker rather, and play branch just to hit my land, so I can disguise the. I'm alright with this. This is fine. Even if they get it back or whatever, it's not a big deal. I mean, they have a lot of cards in hand, but we get a double loot this turn. That's pretty good. Scholar's good too. So we could draw 2 plus loot 2. Let's do that. And then we probably swing 2 inspectors after this. They've done their job. I was gonna say I could pay the 2, so. Oh, I can even do the, well, we can discard push-pull. I have 2 creatures to get back, so yeah, I'm actually gonna discard push-pull. So I can get back, yeah, we'll discard Cracker. And I can get rid of Eliminator. And then I'll get back. I mean, I guess I don't need the shadowy backstreet. And that way, yeah, I mean, I want to play lands though. I don't want to just stop at 5. All right, let's just get rid of Eliminator. Play the backstreet just for the extra surveil. Take a look. So if I keep that, it brings me up to 7. With Reconstruction, I'm getting back Eliminator and probably Cracker. Although I don't have great sack fodder. I can probably keep a 7th land. I guess they can counter this, but they didn't, so sure. Sure, don't see that one too often. Huh, probably the Scholar. I'm okay with that. So I can play Cracker and loot. And ditch a land now. And then I can play Murder. Maybe I want to keep 1 Inspector. How many detectives do I have left though? 2, 3, because I had 8, what, 4, 5. I have 3 left. I'm probably okay getting in. I mean, I can still flip this up and loot though. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's get more value off of Stalker. Because now I'm probably at 7. I'm guessing we're okay. So I'm just going to take it because it's such a questionable attack. Could have blocked because I have Murder up. That's true, but it's just, wow. Here's a good one. Jeez. With 8, I can play it plus murder. So why don't we just turn his face up and loot? Jeez. Am I really throwing a murder away? I mean, I have Judith, so maybe throwing the Eliminator away. Yeah, that makes sense, because I don't have a great sack fodder anyway, I guess. Oh, we're gotta keep that, obviously. That was a weird one. I mean, they were mana screwed, so there is that. Our deck is weird too. I mean, I think we're just, I don't know how we're winning. We're just winning. We have all this removal, but we're not playing against, like, we're just winning by weird circumstances, basically. Ideal matchups and not like super high value creatures that, you know, have enter the battlefield effects or continuing value that make them good against murders. Yeah, we gotta keep this. Hopefully I don't have to do a turn 2 agent. I'd rather do some inspector with that. I think we're slamming a long goodbye though when they play a disguised creature here. What do we get? Ooh, that's a good one. So we did end up missing our land, so I don't have to discard yet. So I'm actually going to wait. So I'm still hoping to draw the land to get the inspector, because we're going to have to draw no more land. There we go. That's a good one. So now we can do inspector, hopefully find more land here. That's pretty good too. Let's see. Let's see. Reconstruction will be cheaper if I discard a creature next turn. So say I draw a land and I play agent and I discard a creature. I can play reconstruction and get 2 creatures back, but I would only have 1 creature in my yard, so I guess I could discard Eliminator. Probably a Slice from Shadows, but Slice from Shadows deals with this. That's true. So does Extract. I guess because we have 2 of them, it kind of makes sense. Could just get rid of the Reconstruction, but I like having the variety here. Roy is a good card. Really good. So we're going to draw for turn, plus play agent. That was a good draw. So we can at least, they have counterspell mana, so I probably just play land now. Although, that's... Actually, let's see if they counter it. If they counter an agent, I'm okay with it too. I don't really care if agent gets countered because we have a land drop. That's kind of fine. Alright, well, if it can't block, then I guess I'll attack. If we don't have our second black, I guess that's a problem. If I draw a black man, I can slice this plus do extract. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and I can do Macabre. So I can attack with Inspector too. Because I doubt they take it anyway. I guess I can't kill both their dudes, can I? Unless they block here, which they don't. So can't really coerce. So I guess we'll just extract. Snoop. Okay. So if it's a huge creature, I can steal it, coerce it. My guy can't block. I have to remember that. All right. I can steal that. I'm all right with it. It still flies. And they can't counter it because they don't have counter mana up. It's a pretty awesome steal target too, so. It has value, it flies, it has death touch, gains life, it surveils. So, good seal target. Especially when you have a reconstruction in hand for surveil. What are we getting back? They're looking, they're digging. All right. I can exile it. That's true. Just gonna play Stalker. And now I can ditch land. We'll attack with both. Wow. Well, this was a weird draft. Ended up getting there. The removal value deck did everything it was supposed to, so cool. I think, like I said, the key to those, I don't even know what this is. Have I not done any of these? Oh, I've done one. Probably not going to play that. I've played Smugglers. I'll take a Gardener. That's cute. All right. I'll do some Pac-Man pickings here. Oh, wait. Where's the draft? Where is it? Claim. Here we go. Cool. We'll do some Pac-Man pick ones, but I was going to say the deck itself, the key to removal heavy decks, in my opinion, is card draw engines. Because you can't just like, especially with modern Magic, you can't just go tit for tat with removal on creatures and hope it pans out. Creatures are amazing now. They have a lot of additional value at uncommon and sometimes even at common. So you need better than just a removal spell. You need to tactically remove the creatures that you can't beat. And then you need to draw cards to outvalue your opponent's stuff ultimately. I assume I'm taking a Trotta here. I don't even know what it does, but it looks sweet. Face down creatures you control have turns creature face up. If you can't, exile it. Then you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Okay. Then you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Okay. Okay, I see. So it's either a creature, or if it's not a creature, you can just cast it. And then whenever an assassin you control deals combat damage to an opponent, cloak the top card of that player's library. Oh, that's cool. So you get to steal their stuff too. And it's an assassin. And it's a 3-mana 1/4 death touch. That looks real fun. So easy Trotta. What else we got? Officious Interrogation. So this is kind of cool. Let's see, investigate a bunch. So basically for 2 mana, you can investigate equal to the number of creatures they control. So I would say for 2 mana, even if you're just hitting 3 is probably the magic number, because you still have to pay for the investigates. So getting 3 for 2 is pretty great. I mean, getting 2 for 2 is decent too, I guess. But I would say this probably shines the most value at 3 creatures minimum. Love the Inspector. Huge value in our deck. Extracted Confession was fine. I think I'll take the Interrogation. I'm fine with that. Tenth District Hero. 2 mana, 2/3. Lets you collect evidence, become a 4/4 vigilance, and then collect more evidence. Becomes a 5/5. Other creatures you control have indestructible. But it has to be a detective first. Wow. Well, that seems like a amazing one. Makeshift Binding is pretty sweet too. But easy hero. What else we got? Interrogators is cool. So you can beat your opponent by sacking 5 clues. It's kind of cool. It's pretty strong, actually. It's totally doable. I could see taking that. I mean, Not on My Watch is some removal too, defensive removal. I would take the Interrogator. That seems like a fun. It seems like a fun win condition in an all investigate deck. Well, Investigator's great. Yeah. 3 mana, 2/4 flying vigilance. Even if it didn't have an awesome ability on top of that, would be playable. But you take that over murder. The value is real on that one. All right. Probably Inspector. Just really like it. It's great. Well, I was very impressed with Coerce to Kill. What's this one do? Oh yeah. Audience with Trostani is cute, but definitely take Coerce to Kill over Galvanize. The upside of this is just deal with anything, plus you end up, it's just like a built-in 2-for-1. It's really, really good. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See you for the next one.